And we're back.
We return. Hello, audience. We're back. We return.
Wait, there's an audience? You never told me there'd be an audience.
The world.
Wait, there's an audience? You never told me there'd be an audience.
Somebody's playing
Nope,
back.
that's my bad. My bad. I've got the actual stream on, but I forgot to mute it.
Oh. It used to come up muted by default, and now it seems to come up audio by default. Because I've been finding I got to remember to mute it every time I open it. And I didn't used to have to. I think it may have it used to remember what you had previously set. So, yes, having had this long day of journeying, followed by meeting a whole bunch of your extended family, and then this huge sort of info dump from El Gato and Dangalf. After Dangalf leaves, you're all pretty much exhausted. And
we always are after we have to talk to him.
Yeah.
He gets ready to leave. He goes, I am Dangalf, and Dangalf meant me. I was Dangalf. And
no.
He smells like an old
tense. And then he disappears.
Cast protection from sundowning until.
Protection from sundowning.
Oof.
Wow.
Sorry, was that too far?
No, that was good.
No, two current events. Yeah, so I assume you're all going to get some rest for the night.
Oh yeah.
And in the next morning,
and then shopping trip.
I who don't need to sleep, I'm going to do a quick bit of arcane library rating. There's 2 ritual spells that I'm after that I'd like to learn.
Which ones?
But I can just send it to you as a side. I can send it to you in a side chat. Okay.
Sure. I will say that when you go to the library, you'll again Kareem will show you where it is. But he'll sort of strike up a bit of a conversation with you as well, because he will say, cousin, these threats that you speak of that are possibly causing the raiders of the desert to gain in power. Do you suspect that there is some greater force at work between the empires? Something potentially political?
I do. I certainly feel that there is that our enemies move in concert. I do not know if we're seeing multiple enemies joined by common cause. If there's one of them that is the leader, if there's a puppet master, that I do not know. I'm starting to gain some suspicions.
Do you have suspicions you wish to share, or are they non-specific?
Non-specific at this point. I will let you know should I come across something firm enough to be worth pursuing.
The reason I ask, cousin, is that there has been some rather strange political maneuvering in the recent past here in Wahad. As you know, most of the cities operate entirely unto their own devices with their own satrap, whichever prince of whichever house currently reigns. The Council of Sattraps only comes together to discuss matters of larger import, which in the past decades, of course, has been fairly frequently, just due to the warlike nature of the Ibetians and some of the raiders from Zaru. And so there's been some effort over the past few decades to coordinate defense. But this latest issue, it would normally be not a surprising matter or a complex matter for a council to convene. And yet, this particular gathering has been strangely delayed.
Delayed.
Well, there are still 2 satraps who have not yet arrived. Many of the satraps have come at a surprisingly nonchalant pace, journeying overland with regular trade caravans rather than seeking magical transport as they would in a time of war. You would see the council would choose a city and gather within a matter of hours, depending on what magics they employed. It's been days. It's nearly been a week.
Do you believe this is, if the reason that the council was called seems to be below the level that would warrant such a gathering, do you think this is people dragging their feet because they feel the threat is not there? Do you feel that there is a threat that has not been revealed yet, and until it is revealed, it is not being treated with urgency?
I suppose it is possible. I am an old suspicious man. Well, gosh, not really a man anymore, but you know what I mean. The impetus for this gathering is relatively, or at least at first, it was relatively minor. Petitions from trade houses, mine amongst them, that something be done about these raids that are more numerous and more well supplied than in the past. It's not like, an imminent war, but and so that
Trade
might
routes are being
partly
threatened.
explain it.
Mhm.
I didn't catch that, John.
But the
Cut
trade
out.
routes are being threatened.
Exactly. Exactly. So these like racist Chinese guys come in, caricatures. Ooh, there's one of them now.
No.
Pico, that's racist. Don't talk like that. I don't care what George Lucas paid you. Anyway. Hi, everybody. We're all old people referencing the Phantom
The
Menace.
new Star Wars.
the
Oh my
new.
God.
I don't think it exists. I don't believe in it.
I only
Pod
recently
racing,
learned about
pod racing
the
was
214.
good.
That's no mood.
I recently
they be
learned that
bean
they
pods?
named the pod race after the race from the original Droids cartoon, which is actually like a good callback.
Huh.
A surprisingly good callback
awesome,
for.
too.
I feel like Lucas probably doesn't know. I'll bet you somebody like proposed the name for the race in the Phantom Menace, and they suggested something from the old cartoon, and Lucas didn't know.
He's
Anyway.
he's done some he's done some Easter egg things. He's not without his Easter eggs.
It's rarely him. It's
Okay.
usually others.
All right.
To be
Like there's a
fair,
lot of that
maybe
in the new shows.
Star Wars, that was a callback.
Usually a female editor that's quite underpaid that makes most of what we love about the movies.
Yep.
But yeah, so he'll say it may be that the impetus of getting the satraps together to deal with more threats to commerce is not as urgent. But it was several days ago that we all heard the Speaker of Ix has demanded to convene and speak. And that only happens usually when there are serious threats. And yet, it's been several days since we heard of this. Again, it's maybe I am just an old suspicious lich, but
Lich,
the fact of the
please.
matter.
Oh.
Oh, he could get a lich slap.
Yeah.
Careful.
Oh, that's what I should call my chill hands, my chill touch.
Lich slap.
Perfect.
That is
Slap.
canon. That's canon now.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I will cast Lich Slap.
Lich slap, baby, lich slap.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll say just maybe I'm being suspicious, but it just seems odd to me that things would be so delayed. We do not have the sort of bureaucracy that plagues other groups like the Northlands.
But those alliances
This-
have simply faded with the lack of something to unify them.
I'm not sure how to deal with that because you're not there.
Oh, sorry.
But that's an out of character legitimate question
That's
that
a good-
may occur
good
to
question.
Copernicus to ask.
So the don't mind the underpaid female editor in the corner. This is my thought.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll say, this is new though, because as recently as last year, the Ibetians were encroaching on the western deserts, and the satraps. They didn't even convene the council. They simply word was sent, and the different cities reinforced the western ones. It's not as though the satraps have not been working together until recently. It has been some time since the speaker of Ix has come to the cities and asked to speak to the council. But again, that should speed things up. That should increase the urgency.
who was slow to muster and who was not mustered yet?
Well, there are still 2 satraps who have not yet arrived, but I wouldn't speak to why that may be. One of the satraps who had been delayed has apparently sent his son in his stead. That was Shoja bin Shir has sent his son Assad apparently to represent him. We only just heard about that today. And of course, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Prince Assad, you say?
Yeah.
But you also know that Prince Assad was not sent specifically for this.
Yeah, he just
You
happens
pulled
to
his
have
ass out
arrived
of
in
the
the same
fire.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it again, travel across the desert can be treacherous. It isn't necessarily indicative of dragging heels, but the fact that everyone has just chosen to come here without magic, just through normal means of travel, suggests a lack of urgency.
Hmm.
And I suppose the hosting satrap, Prince Ali of Karazm.
Marvelous. He.
Yes, Ali Ababwa, the Prince of Karazm. I told you I was going to shoehorn it in. It would be his call that set the tone, I suppose. To summon, the summons would have come from Karazm. And it is also possible that something has happened to the satraps who have not yet arrived. I did hear that one of the satraps, their caravan was waylaid, was attacked by raiders, and that's somewhat unusual this far south on the roads between the cities rather than the northern road trade roads.
I'm going to. Can I make a history roll and just if there's anything that I've been aware of like whether it was here in the Wahadi Empire or elsewhere, where like people moving slowly or not answering a summons was like a sign of something. I'm just curious to know if there's an event in history that precedents this that could be a mirror to this or give some insight as to what's going on. And if I can't figure it out from there, I think Perny will thank his cousin for the intel and then probably go back to his studies. That's a nat 1.
I see.
Oh, this is
Uh,
just like when you tell your grandchildren to call you and they don't call you. This is exactly what that is. I will bet you that, I know what it is. Prince Ali did not send them enough money in their birthday cards, and they are holding it against him. And that is why no one will call him on his birthday.
Yeah.
And also won't answer his calls on their birthday. And that
There
must
weren't
be
enough
it.
white Persian monkeys.
The monkeys. He's got the monkeys.
36? Last year it was 37.
Well, thank you, cousin. Thank you for the information. I will, me and my companions will proceed with caution, and we will perhaps tomorrow see if we can seek out word of the satrap that has not yet appeared, and also find out if there was a reason why Prince Assad was sent in place of his parent.
Yeah, Shoha bin Shir. The one who has not yet arrived is Prince Safi Abbas. But also Shoha bin Shir has not arrived.
Yeah.
And his son arrived somewhat
He
unexpectedly.
should have been
in his
here.
place.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, Perny will go about his studies. I'll send you the list of the spells he's hoping. I'm not expecting to get all these. This is the list in order of like most he's after to least he's after. And then I'm happy to jump ahead till morning, and I'll share this intel with the group.
Yep. Yeah. Did you send me the thing about the spells you were looking into?
Now I have.
Okay, yeah. Hit enter. It's always good. Cool.
Bernie, you're just playing an old person. You don't need to actually not use a tech.
yeah.
So you guys all get a good night's sleep. That's a long rest. Not that anybody had done a lot of casting. And in the morning, you're up and about, and as with your journey over the desert, people are active very, very early here. There's sort of that same kind of thing where it's common to sleep during the central heat of the day.
Makes sense.
And then again in the darkest part of the night. And then the 2 periods in between those are the most active. So quite early
And I
on.
rolled a 1 for my god.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Who did I put in number 1?
Scary. I think Morgan gave up her room to El Gato. And asked, do you think I could take the shelf in your room?
I mean, you can
while
have
we're sorting
the
things
bed
out?
if you want.
Oh, I only need the shelf. It's fine.
Can I at least put like a pillow up there or something?
Oh, actually, she's set up like one of the small chests
Aw.
as like a plush bed.
Nice.
Just filled with like old fabric scraps and little furs.
Cool. I'll
This
help
reminds
you
me of,
set it
like,
up on the
early
shelf.
1900s where people would make a drawer in the dresser as a bed for babies.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
bored.
Your god today, you've worshipped this one before recently. A very appropriate one is the luck god Gad.
Oh, right. We're on a mission from
widely
Gad.
worshipped. Yep, widely worshipped god of luck. Not always good luck. Can appear either as male or female, but always short and sometimes even a dwarf, and always smiling. Often pictured with gold and jewels. Particularly worshipped by the northern nomads of the deserts of Ix, i.e., the Ravagers.
That's
And symbol is a silver well.
Cool. Definitely less scary than my nat one on my general.
Oh,
ability.
yeah.
Yes.
You just
A little
explode.
bit less.
Just PTSD from nat ones.
Mhm. Okay, so shopping.
Yeah. Ugna, do you think you could carry the bag of holding?
Oh yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Whatever you need me to carry.
It's just I don't know what we're getting today, but we should definitely have it. We're meeting your niece, grand niece. Yes,
Fatima. We're
y'all
meeting Fatima.
cousin.
Yeah.
Friend from Canada.
Actually, Randy, did you want to try out my alternate version of rolling for your god? I
Ooh.
broke
What
it
is it?
into 3 pantheons.
Okay.
So there is a southern. So if you're in the south, for example, you might specifically choose to roll on the southern set.
Okay.
So there's a
That
southern
sounds
set,
fine.
there's a northern set, and then there's an other like non-specific,
Ooh,
which is where
interesting.
most of the racial gods are.
I'll do for the southern. This is we're in the south.
So it'd be a D10 roll, although Gad is still an option on that roll.
All right, let me roll. 8.
Oh, Gad and his son G.
G money.
What'd you get?
8.
8?
Yes.
Where is that one?
A welcome party. Celebrate with Waruba.
So I was trying to find the description because
Real
there we
ingredients
go.
like skinless white breast.
Baga is the god that you have rolled, the southern god of fortune and sometimes marriage, widely worshipped, particularly in the Wahadi Empire. Beloved of merchants, his symbol is a golden sun with emanating rays.
Well, that seems appropriate for today.
Mm.
I was gonna say the marriage thing doesn't, but the merchants definitely.
Depends.
Maybe we'll get somebody married.
This is perfect if you want to perform a marriage ceremony today.
I was thinking that a
I've
way to
heard that
try and
Ugna and
unify.
Morgan are shacking up.
Shut up.
Maybe we can go out for like a week. It's too soon.
I was thinking of unifying these nations that have seemed to kind of drift apart in these trying times. A marriage would be a pretty easy way to kind of shoehorn some unity in there.
Celebrity
mostly
wedding.
Party.
Everyone loves one of
Not-
those.
Shotgun wedding. Choose 2 nations. Now Kith.
Good.
There's great
So
evil
you're-
coming now. Just Kith already.
That
You're gonna
will
meet
solve
up with
everything.
Fatima.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Fatima is sort of floating around the yard waiting for you.
Cool.
She's
Not
got
creepy.
like a sun parasol, like to stay out of
Avoid-
the direct
yeah.
sunlight. And
Grand
she's sort of
nugget.
like, yeah, she moves around like in a very floaty kind of way, like those Georgian dancers.
Yeah, but so
they got the
does.
skirt where you can't see the feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But so does Perny, so I don't even notice.
Well, pretty literally floats with
Yeah.
his like feet dragging on the ground.
And his sword.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You still have the gigantic sword on his back. So Perny has a sword bigger than he is strapped to his back.
Right, yes.
Oh, I have a picture of that.
Speaking of which,
Let's see if I can find it.
as
right.
you're going out to the courtyard, the sword is going to say, "You'd best be on your guard today."
And why do you say that,
Harumph.
sword friend?
Just some friendly advice.
Huh.
Okay. Well, anytime I'm offered unsolicited advice to be on my guard, I take it seriously.
Yeah,
Um,
same.
Okay. I specifically should be on my guard, or all of us?
You anyway.
I'm gonna cast
Listen,
Death
man.
Ward.
The rule mechanic just says I give you
Lord.
advice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself, and then
Just in
ask if we
case.
can delay a short rest so I can recharge spells.
You haven't spent any, so you're full up. You
Well,
guys just had a
Death
long
Ward
rest.
Death Ward would cost me one.
Oh, I see.
And I'll put Death Ward on
Cast
Morgan
Death Ward
as
and
well.
take a short rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll do
wow.
2 Death
Yeah, I was
Wards,
going to
one
say
me
you
and
might as well
Morgan.
use your slots if you're going to take a break.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a
Yeah.
short rest. But yeah, you
Yeah.
could do that like before breakfast or like like it's very early on that you get this warning, so you can
And I'm gonna
you
ask
can definitely
Cast
take a short
Sword-
rest and replenish your slots after you cast it.
Does it seem to be something he says to everyone who just wanders past? Like, is it like, a verbal tick? You best be on your guard today.
It's an
Said the
NPC.
guard.
He's an NPC. It's just one line of dialogue.
Yes, exactly. Every time you click on him.
Times are tough.
I
No,
used to be a warrior, but then I got
marriage theme.
Yep.
My companion
Nice.
sword has never said this before, so I'm going to take it seriously. We could all be on our guard. How would you, and don't answer now, just think about it, we'll talk later. How would you employ tactics in mixed companies of armies made from the various realms brought together in defense of the realm? I'm just curious to know if in your experience of battle, you'd have anything for that. So take that away and chew on it for a little bit. And thank you.
Sorry, who are you saying this to?
The sword.
To the sword.
Oh,
I have
I
I have a battle advice battle sword, and I'm just curious to know if he's got any ideas for our mixed nation.
I like the idea that you were just saying this to the guard who said, "Be on your guard today." Oh,
Yep.
do you have
Oh,
any
yeah.
advice for multiple armies and multiple realms?
nope. You're
What?
having a conversation with your magic sword.
My
Nice.
magic sword.
You can go blind doing that.
He's in a polycule with his sword and his
Oh.
bucket.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. I should say, Barb and I did previously use as a euphemism, talking to the magic sword. So I understand the confusion.
Mom, Dad, get out of my room. I'm talking to my magic sword.
Oh, sorry. A growing boy deserves his privacy.
Excellent. I just as a quick follow-up, Peter, all 3 of those being first level spells, you can definitely find them in this library.
Awesome.
So it's going to take you some time to transcribe them. You're not going to have done them all tonight, but pick one, and you've got that one.
Okay, I'll start with that first one.
Okay. Yes. So, Fatima will be waiting for you in the courtyard when you're done having your breakfast and supping, which will count for your short rest. What's the duration on that death ward? Is that just for the day, or is it?
Yeah, I think it's 24 hours.
One of those
'Cause that's
fire and forget kind
obviously
of spells. They're good.
relevant? Well, that's the thing. You don't want it to be something. It's 8 hours, but that should be plenty of time.
Okay. I don't like it when the DM asks me how long my death ward lasts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Understandably, a little bit of an awkward position.
Yeah.
No reason. I just wanted to know.
And what is
funny.
your fortitude save again? And how many hit points? Okay.
Yeah,
So how many hit
yeah.
points do you have left? That's
That's
the
a great one.
question.
Yikes.
So yeah, you guys are going to go. So the plan here is shopping montage. You want to go out and
Mhm.
Get some
so
makeovers.
big question for El Gato. How are you going to go about your business here? Do you want to go as El Gato and go out onto the streets in your bandito guise? Do you want to go full on with your standard alter ego of Don Garveldo? Or you have the third option, which is to just use your disguise magic to just appear as
Weber.
a tabaxi that doesn't specifically look like the notorious bandit El Gato.
I believe I shall use my magic to just be a non-suspicious tabaxi wandering the streets.
Nondescript.
no warrants out for his arrest on any continent whatsoever, let alone all of them.
So you activate your hat, which is your hat of disguise,
It is.
which will make you appear to be a somewhat different tabaxi. You
I like
just
to think
you
of
full on just go for Puss in Boots. You just like I'm
like to
this,
think of it
this
as
orangey
my
red.
I like to think of it as my sombrero of Disappearo.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Um,
you
Down my fingers.
you reach up and sort of like run your finger across the brim like that, and as you do so, and your hand passes,
Yes.
Ogden wasn't paying
You will,
attention, and at some point she'll be like, "Who's this guy?"
He's a friend of El Gato.
Oh, okay,
Bonjour.
cool.
Je
Yeah.
suis le chat.
excellent. I actually I really like that. I like the idea that it's like
All of
if
his
you want like
alter egos are
a
just-
French cat, I'm thinking like go like white Persian.
Oh yeah, with the little curly mustache.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then you look like
Ragdoll. It's definitely Ragdoll. Got
Yeah, yeah.
You're not gonna go Sphinx in this setting?
it.
Just a
The,
naked
that's-
cat?
the hairlessness freaks out El Gato.
Valid.
yeah.
We just have to look
I'm
up
proud of
cat
his
in every
fur.
language, and those are all your alter egos.
Body issues.
No, I love it. Le Chat.
Yep.
It's, it makes me think of Le Chiffre from James Bond for
I
no
am
reason.
Le Chat.
Yeah.
You're just like
Yeah.
you're a gambler cat now. This is another alter ego.
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
Han
You bleed
Solo
from one eye.
or little Lando Calrissian. You've still got the cape,
Yep.
Yes.
but you're
the cape has more frills though this time.
Ooh.
yep. Just a French Billy D. Williams.
Yes.
And a cat.
Hello, princess.
Your rapiers turn into like French small swords.
We'll wait for a good moment for you to say this deal gets worse and worse all the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
know.
Fatima will take you off to the markets.
Oh, Calico Rizian. There it is.
Oh.
Ooh. Standing ovation.
Wait,
Thank you.
Oh, what would Lando?
Cat-
What was
cat
Lando
crossplay?
become?
Nice.
Or you just go single name. I'm Calico Rissian, but you can call me Le Chat.
Yes.
One
Alec
shot
Rivian.
character?
It's
Yes,
a one shot.
alter ego.
Yeah,
Excellent.
We're playing a one shot.
Yeah.
So Fatima will lead you out into the markets. The lower part of the city is this huge, sprawling, series of labyrinthine homes, but also like everywhere you get an open space between certain homes, it's market stalls. It's just endless market. Like there's no real clarity to like where residential and where commercial begin and end. It's all just one ongoing. This place is like a cross between like a busy market in semi-rural Egypt and like Petra,
Mm.
right? Because it's all these kind of like carved on these giant stones, cliffs, and it's all tiered into the city. It's a little hint of Minas Tirith in there, with your random tier levels that you zigzag back and forth between. So Fatima will lead you out and just sort of basically what are you looking for, and that'll determine where Fatima takes you.
I was hoping to get some nice silks. Kind of work on my new wardrobe. This is like, I used to be a lot taller than this.
Yeah.
Clothing and textiles is your primary
But yeah,
goal to start with.
yeah, and then after that, see what their magical market might be around here.
Heck yeah.
It's always
into
exciting
magics.
to see like what sort of magics are developed in other parts of the world.
As a quick aside, Randy, did you end up choosing your warlock spells?
Oh, I did.
I've got your cantrips, but I don't have your
Arms
chosen.
of Hater is 1 first level.
Sorry, which one?
Arms of Hater.
That's the one I don't have down, so that would be the one.
Yeah.
Because as a first level warlock, I believe you just have 1? No, 2 spells
think so.
known.
I have 2 spells.
So yeah, I've
How
got,
about
and then you
Pact
get
of
the
the
extra
Blade?
ones. Sorry, Pact of the Blade isn't a spell. That's
Okay.
yeah.
I have Arms
just
of
need to pick a
Hater.
first
Oh,
level.
Witch Bolt. Witch Bolt. Hold on.
Oh, you're going for Witch Bolt. Okay.
That's
that first? I thought
That's
that was
my
second.
that's my grandson. That's my
Let me double check that.
That's a
I
choice.
thought it was a
Uh,
second, but I could be wrong.
It is
But is
a
it
Well,
bell.
like
spell
good against
list.
witches? Like, is it specifically good against witches, or is it just witch?
Oh,
No.
I
Oh no, it's witch. It's
yeah,
witch
it is
themed.
first level. I thought it was. The reason I thought it was second is because the first page is cantrips. Cool. So Arms of Hadar and Witch Bolt. I will put those down.
Excellent.
Did you say
You also
Gato?
have False Life and Sanctuary because those are the ones you get for
Oh,
Raven
right.
Queen.
Awesome.
Just for obviously you can only cast so many, but those are the extra automatically available ones.
I'll write this down.
I gotta juggle around your sheet because you have way too many first level spells available to you because of 3 different sources of 5 different sources of spell casting that you have.
Dick.
Yeah, you've got so many first level spells that you can just cast once for free because you've got your satyr spells and your Fey touched feet and magic initiative feat spells, or initiate, not initiative. And then on top of that, you've got your rogue trickster, arcane trickster. And then you've got levels of both cleric and warlock. So how to have more first level spells than fit on a page.
Do
by
that.
Need
Andy
multiple
Mulholland.
like
Yeah.
low level classes at once.
So I'll jigger that around so everything fits a little more neatly. What I'll do is I'll edit it so that there's 2 sets of first level spells and then it goes
That's
the
good.
other levels. Just make it easier for you to keep track of. Anyway, so Fatima will take you to an area. I'd probably take you to several different areas that are known for their textiles. And it's partly going to depend on the price range you're looking at. Because like if you want like the best silks and that kind of stuff, she'll take you there. And the things are very expensive, but extremely high quality. If you're looking for other cheaper but still good textiles, she'll take you some other places as well. I don't know what you're looking to buy. You've definitely got like, some funds.
You probably
available.
get a discount too for only needing like a couple inches of cloth.
Well, Tromlin,
What's up?
you could inquire about fabric samples and get some stuff possibly for free that way.
I
It
mean,
would,
I
I
am
could not ask for fabric samples. They would know what I am doing unless I'm full size.
I will go ahead and disguise myself to look like a merchant, like a
Nice.
well-off merchant, and I'm
Nice.
going around to collect samples for possibly opening trade routes.
I mean, you're specifically worshiping a merchant god, so that's
That makes sense.
highly appropriate.
I'll put that
Um,
holy symbol on my cloak. I will try
Yeah,
to
you-
look like a dwarven vendor, and I will go to various merchants, see if I can collect. Is that persuasion?
Yeah. This is
I'll give you
very
a
much
guidance.
Please do.
I'll give
very
I'll
much
give
your
Fatima.
wheelhouse.
I'll make a point of like chatting with Fatima outside of the merchants so
Ooh,
that her
4.
like, name is not attached to the grift.
Yeah, yeah.
Persuasion
It's a good grift.
10.
So persuasion plus 14 with that bonus.
Well, congrats, Raven.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a nat 20. So
Ooh.
God damn.
Is it nat 20
34.
or a dirty 20?
nat
That's
20.
a 34. So 34 to go
I'm going to try to get
do
the finest silks, like gossamer.
Perfect. The texture will be so good for her at this size, honestly. I'm sure
shift.
regular textiles feel like velvety,
Yeah.
like just size comparison.
So with that nat
Mm.
20, I could theoretically go a little problematic, but I'm happy not to because you rolled well. So like you're either like with this persuasion, you could be like absolutely pulling attention, like just like you walk out and just immediately are like the most important merchant. You know, you throw a glib story of needing to
I don't think
of-
that's
of
a good
how
idea, personally. I think I'd rather not be that
Okay,
person.
so you want to go more of a surreptitious route, not necessarily surreptitious,
Yeah,
but just like
because I see every problem coming out with doing the other route, and that blowing up my fucking
Yeah.
mind.
so you're less getting lots of like people fighting over getting your business and more getting a really good deal from the specific person you're targeting.
Yes,
In which case, I will roll insight against you somewhat
that's fine.
pointlessly, because if I don't roll a natural 20, it's irrelevant. And I didn't, so it is.
I was teeing because I don't think we've ever talked money. So I was just like, do I have my own money?
I assume we just have a party
I
fund.
Basically.
Hi, my name is Party Fun.
Yeah. Grandpa, can we have some
Yeah.
money?
I've been just been hoarding my allowance, my party allowance.
Yeah, because I think Morgan's background, is that she was pseudo nobility, but much more on like the magic side of things and not so much
Yeah.
on the
Actually
owns
having
lots of stuff side
Yeah.
of things.
I mean, my family
here,
is
I'll tell you what,
literally nomadic.
much-
So
how much would you like to monopolize on your on your nature?
me? Can I help
Yeah.
out?
Here, why don't I make a roll actually?
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna-
think
I'm
I
gonna make
would
a- Alright.
I would hold off on using my my pull-in ability until we're looking at magical items, personally, but also agree.
No, what I'm thinking more about is that once you sort of like have clearly found some textiles that you like,
Hmm.
there may be some fey spirits around that decide that
Oh my.
want to please you and take those things and make garments for you out of them.
Mm.
You got your
whether
little
they've been paid for yet or not.
fairy godmother kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, he's too cute. Hang on. I'm almost done a drawing of Le Chat.
Oh, the
Nice.
shot.
Yay.
He's so cute.
I think I'm being a good fae, and I'm just hanging out on Ugna's shoulder in a little cloak to
But
protect myself
being a
from the
good
sun.
fae would definitely like be careful what you're saying here, because being a good fae would probably err on the side of
Causing chaos.
magic thievery
Yeah.
and,
a little
and
bit.
chaos and
Okay, I'll
trickstery.
be greedy. Twist my rubber arm.
Okay.
When I finally like spy something I really like, I'll just like coyly look at it and then coyly look at
have-
my
You
my
have to
little
look away
fey
for the
community.
fairies to well, you have to look away for the fairies to be able to make it into something with nobody, like no one has to be
Mhm.
looking, or no one can be looking. But I'm gonna roll some like stealthful sleight of handiness here on the behalf of the fairies, and then I will roll some perceptiveness on behalf of the merchants.
Can I try to distract the merchants with my?
I'm giving them disadvantage from your insane persuasion roll.
Well,
Your
that also,
34
I was thinking.
persuasion.
On top of that, I have the charm speech.
Oh no, right.
Mm.
Sure.
God, it's not often Tromlin gets to pull out all of his rogue tricks.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me your charm. That's
Usually
that's
Saves
another
that for
persuasion
his,
roll.
baby mamas.
You rolled persuasion, I will roll insight, and let's see how that goes. I have rolled 13 plus. What am I going to give this guy for insight? Some merchant who's got to be decent. I'll give
I
him
don't need to wear a
professional.
condom. I'm a rogue. I have a cunning action disengage.
You got to save a bonus action for that, though.
I have a total 19.
Yeah.
How's your persuasion?
I also roll a 13, which gives me a 23.
That will beat me with my 19. So yeah, so you'll get to a point where you've fully charmed this merchant and he really wants to please you. Yeah, I guess it depends on what you want here, because what's going to happen is that suddenly Morgan is wearing garments made from the samples that you were just being shown.
That's fine.
That just happened.
Yeah.
And there's like a bunch of tinkling noises. It's basically like the scene from Cinderella where like she's suddenly getting dressed by the animals.
Okay.
Except in this case,
I
it's fairies.
don't know if you can see
I'm
Le
going to
Chat.
try something a little different than normal.
Le Chat.
Oh,
I love it.
He's just a little
Oh,
guy.
hooray.
the feet.
He's got
The
little teeny
feet.
He's like
It's gotta
3
be
feet
I
tall.
it's got to be a hat, because the hat is the source of the disguise magic.
Disguise, and now it's a
Gotta be
little
hat of some
beret.
sort.
Little beret.
And he's got his little curly
The little
whiskers.
curly
raspberry beret?
whiskers.
Yes.
Oh,
Is he La Chat?
I am a Le Chat. Yay.
Well, yes.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Où est la salle de bain?
So you have one red and one blue saber. They don't light up though.
No, they're not. Those are just the tips to avoid. It helps it stick when you thrust,
Stabbing
and then
something
also
by accident.
yeah, it avoids accidentally cutting someone.
Yeah, I think technically El Gato fights with a rapier.
And this is El Shah. This is a
Yeah.
different.
Le
there's
Shah.
a-
Shah.
Completely.
The
Yeah,
disguise could
completely
include the
different.
sword. Yep.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
the rapier
And-
doesn't fit behind my desk very well. It's a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I could bring up my
El
nunchucks
Gato has a
too.
magic.
If we're just
Yeah,
showing
El
off,
Gato has a magic.
Do some
rapier.
one-handed nunchuck.
Yes.
So Tromlin, I'm going to take your charm basically as a diffusion. So
That's
I
fine.
rolled enough on the so the merchants don't notice the fairies doing this, but suddenly this little fairy friend that you have is wearing clothes made of the samples that you were just being shown. And there might be sort of a momentary. Go ahead.
I can explain that. I was like, well, yes, of course. I need the samples. She is my seamstress, and of course, these are going to be our like, more or less a model. We go home and then we practice how we do them larger, so I can show them to the people I want to bring this material to.
So do you
I can
want
create
to
interest.
so you got a couple options here for the goal of your glibness can just be smooth this over and then you pay for it with like Pernie's money or something. Or you could even like your persuasion is so good here, you could be like, oh, this will be perfect advertising for you, and I will use this to sell your wares. Like
Mm.
which way do you want to go with it?
I was hoping like go
knocked
like
it out of the
this is advertising. I want
Yeah.
when we go home, she'll be able to show the other merchants that I want to create. I want to sell you the goods I buy from you in the future are.
The
Morgan,
merchant,
We'll do a twirl.
Yeah, the merchant will be really excited about this idea of the advertise, like I'm trying to remember the word for like
Promotion?
when people the sponsorship.
Sponsor.
Yeah.
And he'll talk about how he's like, there's this famous Loxodon merchant who's whose wares
Sponsored a
are,
pit fighter.
are
Yeah.
Can I
yeah, they're
going
sponsored
really
by the pit fighters, and
can I roll persuasion
I've been trying to get something
to
like that.
twerk in the dress?
I mean, that'd be performance.
Yeah.
Performance, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you want to like.
Oh, 18!
Ooh.
18 plus 9. And I'll
Nice.
prestidigitation some lights and other effects.
Excellent. Excellent. It is truly a glorious twerking.
She'll start doing like a fairy coming down gracefully, and then will turn and twerk as she like descends. Perfect.
Yep.
Twerk from the
you're
heavens.
getting low,
I think-
but in the air while you're getting low.
Yeah.
Vertically.
Yeah. The ladies are gonna love this.
Double getting low.
You
So
know,
while
you
you
know.
guys are perusing fabrics here, what's everybody else doing?
Lashat is going to try to gain some kind of high ground just to check out the whole area to make sure there's nothing suspicious, nothing more suspicious than normal for such a marketplace going on. So I'll use
Give me
my
a perception.
Okay.
You've got like you can just climb like a nearby pole that's part of like the structures holding up all these buntings
Right.
and canopies and stuff. You've got the climb speed, like you don't even need to roll.
Yep. Perception is 24.
Okay.
17 plus 7.
So just quickly to get the others. So Copernicus, you're there. I don't know. You're particularly involved in the fabric. That's mostly like Tromlin and Nefel are fully, wrapping these merchants around their fingers. Ugna and Copernicus, what are you sort of doing here?
I'll let you go first too.
I
Are
may,
you looking
unless
into
you
some
have
shopping?
something to do, pull you aside, Bernie, and be like, okay, you've been in a relationship for a long time, right? I've been in several relationships and none of them have worked out, and I want to make sure that this one does. So, would it be weird if I got her like a present? What would you get?
I mean, with Barb and with other of our paramours, people have different languages of love, and I do think that Morgan strikes me as someone who does appreciate a gift as a gesture of love. There might be people who wouldn't, but I think for her, that's. I think you've read the situation very well.
But what kind of stuff does she like? Like, I know, obviously, pretty jewels and beautiful outfits, but like, I don't have the money for that. The main thing I would think of is like food.
Yeah, I mean, she also likes food. I think, you know what? I believe there are some pastry makers here that can make the most visibly beautiful pastries, flowers of the desert recreated as cream puffs, or all sorts of things. But don't let cost be a barrier. I'm again. We have the party allowance, the party fund.
Yeah, I guess.
And then I'll reach in and give you a fistful of, like, again, some of them are buttons from like an old cookie tin, but also there is definitely some real coin in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that she knows your heart, and if you gave her just something that made you think of her, whatever that thing would be, assuming it's beautiful, I think that she would appreciate it. But it has to be what reminds you of her.
Okay. I'm not gonna find anything here as pretty as her, though, but I'll try my best.
Oh, put that in the card. You put that in the card.
Hey!
You're
All
a
right.
poet. You're a poet.
I'll be back.
If I hear
You're
any of
looking
this,
for
I
some-
assume that this is far away from me.
Yeah.
It's far enough away. Like Ugna deliberately pulled Copernicus aside.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Although
Make
you
sure I don't
are
metagame.
extremely perceptive now.
Mm-hmm.
I think while your grift is going on, Perny will quickly pop in and say, Fatima is going to take me and Ugnis to some other shops along the way. We'll just be down the street a little ways. Just holler on the Perny net if you need anything, and
Thank you.
we'll split the party
Yeah.
here.
Nice.
And you're
Oh.
strolling off to look for a vendor of pastries. So while you're
Yeah.
doing that, El Gato
El
has
Gato.
climbed up as Le Chat has climbed up the one of these poles to get a bit of a vantage point and look around. Suspicious as always when things are too quiet. You will in fact notice a number of soldiers in the crowd. Not like there haven't been any. As you guys have been coming through the markets with Fatima to here, you've seen pairs of soldiers or small groups either walking from one place to another or just not on duty, kind of mingling, sitting around and drinking tea or eating some food. But what you notice in this point is that there are a number of similar nonchalant little groups of soldiers that are moving in some degree of coordination. So you see like a pair of them marching in the general direction of this tent, but you also see a couple others who were kind of sitting and having tea, kind of just now getting up and moving in this direction as well. And in another direction, you see a small knot of 4 soldiers who were like off duty or something, just starting putting their helmets on and moving in this direction, and all converging on this particular area of the market.
Who is the closest to me at the moment of our group?
You're pretty equidistant from the 2 pairs. So you've got Tromlin and Morgan are doing business with the merchants, and you've got Ugna and Copernicus just moving off slightly to and they're immediately kind of looking at, there's a hawker, like a vendor who's got a cart that he's moving along where he's got all kinds of like beautiful phyllo based pastry sculptures, and they're sort of like equidistant from you.
It would be a shame if something happened to those pastries should a fight break out. But I think Ugna is probably the person I would want to tell immediately about this. So
I got the
Lashat
biggest
just
hammer.
Lashat leaps down from the pole and just scurries as quickly as possible. And I've got the feline agility
Nice.
double move to get to Ugna and say, in fact, I'm not even going to bother with the pretense. I'm going to switch the hat again, just go back into El Gato and say,
Hey,
amigo, there are soldiers converting on this point
Oh,
from all over the market. They're coming to this one area in a
Invisibility
very...
on all 3 of us.
yeah. We're just
Gotta
gone.
get that. Yeah, because I don't know how to
Just gonna
disguise
cast-
you. Ugna's the most like,
bam, cast invisibility.
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
I'll Perny net to the others. I'll apologize to Fatima.
Incoming.
We will we did not know their intentions. We'll be right back. So Fatima, I don't think I can cast on 4.
Fatima
I'll
is
double check.
over with the other 2 anyway. Fatima's
okay, I thought
still
I was
with
bring-
the others. Yeah, Fatima would have been near where the merchants
Oh yeah,
are.
and also
sort
she
of-
wouldn't give a shit where pastries get made because she hasn't eaten a meal.
No, exactly.
It's okay.
Since she
maybe
died.
river?
We gotta get back to the others. I'll say invisibly from somewhere nearby.
I'll on the Perny net I'll say bacon incoming.
So those of you who become invisible are also becoming invisible to each other. So
Yeah.
Ugna, Copernicus reaches out and touches you. Does the same, and there has to be it has to be said that there has to be from El Gato, he has to basically allow it for
That's
you to
true.
touch him.
Yeah.
Because El Gato is
we-
wearing a cloak of displacement, and so there would be like a default roll to attempt the touch unless he saw what
right.
you're doing and kind of let it
Picturing a cat doing
deliberately
that thing where
moved
they
into
just
it.
like move parts of their body away from your touch when
Like
they
to
don't want to
avoid
be
getting
touched.
pet.
Yeah.
Elgato had seen other people turn invisible before, but not these particular
yes.
people, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
But
I love that Prinny is
Copernicus,
like, how do I
as an
hide a
ally, just
7
is
foot
just reaching out to
tall?
touch you.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, let's
So as long as you're allowing yourself to be touched,
yes.
then the
Yes.
invisibility will
Invisibility.
cast on all three of you. But once you're all
By the way, it is an
invisible,
extraordinarily cat-like feature to allow people to touch you.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
So as soon as you
This
all turn
time.
invisible, you can't see each other either. So basically, Copernicus does this reach out, touches each of you, and then all three of you disappear, except to yourself. So like
Yeah.
from Ugna's perspective, you're standing there, and suddenly Copernicus, who just touched you, and Elgato disappear.
How
And then
trippy would it
obviously-
be if you were invisible to yourself and you had to do everything through proprioception?
Oh my god.
That would be such an interesting version of the spell.
Just poke yourself in the eye.
That's how the advanced level version would work theoretically, but
Oh. All right,
Yeah.
I think I'll low
technically
whisper like,
it just says a creature you touch becomes invisible. But I feel like if you can't see you, that's actually a disadvantage.
yeah.
So I would say the person who has been turned invisible can still see themselves.
So yeah, Ugna's voice comes from up in the air, right where her face would be, and it was like, we gotta get to the others.
Yeah, I
And
think
then-
because we may not be able to communicate, let's all follow. Tromlin will be easier to follow than Morgan, and Morgan can fly and can get away if she needs to. So everyone follow Tromlin until we have a chance to touch base again.
Yeah.
So you're now turning away from so you were in conversation with this vendor, and you just all vanish. Well, first of all, a black cat appears out of nowhere and says, "Soldiers are coming," and then poof, you all vanished, and the vendor is like, ooh.
Very
He'll actually
stylish.
start.
Yeah.
Oh yes, very stylish black cat. So he'll actually start like moving on because he's like, oh.
I guess nobody's buying my
What's
stuff.
happening? Am I in the middle of a sting? Is this the Thieves Guild thing? I'm getting the hell out of here. So he starts quickly starts moving his cart out of the way. And as he does so, just as you're starting to turn back towards the stall where Morgan and Tromlin are, you'll see the soldiers are sort of breaking pretense, and the soldiers just up the street are now like hustling this way as you invisibly dart back over towards the stall. So you said over the Perny net, using your book
on the way.
Tromlin and Morgan, you heard that warning.
Good to know.
You know what? We have that brunch. We got to go. I'm so sorry. We have that brunch we have to get to.
Oh yes.
We don't want to leave them waiting.
I turned to the vendor. Is it possible we can buy tomorrow and set up an appointment that we can really hash out a contract maybe next week?
Certainly, absolutely. Most honored.
And while he's
Pleasure doing
talking
business
close,
with you.
I'll go to Fatima and say, "We gotta get the fuck out of here." I'll just go up close and whisper to her, "We gotta get the fuck out of here."
She'll
Party
kind of
says
like
there's some guys coming.
stare at you. Pretty says what? Sorry.
Party says there's some bad guys nearby. We gotta go.
And so she'll sort of look over your shoulder and like stare blankly out at the crowd, notice the guards coming, and then she'll nod and she will just fade.
Cool.
Until she's
gone.
gone.
That makes sense.
Sick.
So badass. And then
She just
ghosts
the fuck out of there.
You got ghosted.
Tromlin, that leaves Tromlin and Morgan standing here.
We stealth out.
Yep.
All right.
So Tromlin, I'm assuming you got several versions of stealthing out of here that you can do.
I'm gonna turn to my to my fellow courtiers in the direction I heard them chittering and go, It would really suck if someone fucked with these pigs. That would just be awful. And I'll like slowly turn back and go into stealth mode.
Yeah, they'll all sort of like start bowing.
Understood.
When you say stealth mode, what are you doing, Morgan? Are you're casting a spell here?
I think not. I think I'm just going to rely on being small and being able to travel where people won't expect. My stealth roll is not incredible, but it is a 15.
Okay. And
I'll just be following along where I see Tromlin going. Much better at this than I am.
well, that's the question: is whether you can see Tromlin or not. So Tromlin has a couple of options here. Tromlin could invoke duplicity, which will allow you to Loki it up and make another you. Also, do you want to bestow your blessing of the trickster?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
On Morgan. So Morgan, that would give you advantage on your stealth roll.
Ooh, cool.
Nice.
Because you're hanging out with Trickster Boy.
Very
here.
nice.
Not much better, unfortunately. Just 2 extra. Rolling.
So that's a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so for Tromlin, you can disappear for a turn and then find yourself like a hiding spot. That's your cloak of shadow option. But you also have the option, if you want, to invoke duplicity, and therefore you would not appear to be disappearing. There, you would be standing there, but it would be illusion you, and then you can use your invisibility to hide somewhere.
I was thinking also providing a distraction.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's the point. Your illusory self with invoke duplicity can still cast spells.
Oh,
like it's full on Loki, right? Like there's another you that can interact with people, and when they actually try and grab it or do something to it, it turns out that wasn't you after all.
Okay, I guess I'll try duplicity.
Okay, so make me a stealth roll for hiding. So you can basically invisible yourself out of that spot, and then it's just illusionary you instead. But the real you still needs to hide. So you can make me a stealth roll. I think I'm just going to say that's with advantage because of the other you that's nearby attracting attention.
All right. Well, let me see. Then roll a second one.
Yep. And you got a 9 stealth.
I'm definitely taking the first one because that one sucked.
So what do you got?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That's not too bad. Oh, you're taking the time on this. Do you want to guidance it?
I guess so, yeah.
You're not in combat turns, so you can give yourself a plus 1d4. Always nice when you're hiding deliberately.
22 then.
22?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So the guards come running up, having broken out of this area. They're running up into the area, and one of them will say, "You strangers, you're under arrest," and start looking around for the people that have just now all kind of vanished, except for the one illusionary Tromlin, which one of them will come up to, like, holding a sword. And you can do what you want. You control the illusionary you. So if you want to, like, put your hands up, talk to him, do anything else.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on the guy who's giving the orders. So just whenever Tromlin's duplicate is duplicity.
Yeah.
I'm going to I can get a sense of what's going on in the things in the guy's head.
Well, so I had something I wanted to do as well on top of this, just to make things a little annoying. I figure my doppelganger would try like what is this about? Typical go Karen on them, more or less.
Nice.
But while that's going on, I kind of wanted to send my familiar start. What are these guys wearing?
Wait, so you have not yet got your familiar back.
Oh,
But
sorry,
you've got
never
the
mind.
Raven
Then that
companion.
would cause a lot.
I
No, that's
think-
too much work.
hang on.
I don't want to do it. I'll just have him act shocked and confused and
Because
start
I
arguing.
think we said I'm just double checking. I believe find familiar. You have to cast it in a place where that kind of animal could be found.
Yeah.
And because you want another monkey, you were going to wait till you came to like the market,
Yeah.
like a place like here.
Yeah.
Well, they really updated this spell. There's a whole lot of options. It used to be like what, like
2. Yeah.
only 5 different animals were allowed, and now it's like a whole bunch. No, I guess not. I guess it's just conjured from the ritual. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of of previous editions. So no, I'm willing to say that you guys had several days of travel. You needed a 1 hour time period to do this ritual. You absolutely have your monkey back. So what would you like to do with your monkey?
So what are these guys wearing?
That's what she said. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
They're wearing very like not very heavy armor. Like it's like a studded leather type cuirass. And then like the sort of like the loose flowing pants underneath and sleeves, and then like a helmet.
Are they wearing belts?
And the helmet has like fabric under it as well. Yeah, they would be belted, and it's not so much a belt that holds their pants up as it's a like a weapons belt, like a belt for all of their accoutrements to hang
Right.
from.
But
yeah, it's very designed to be worn in the desert sort of thing. And then they've all got shields and spears where they can hold the spear in the same hand as the shield if they want. And then they have these sort of small scimitar like curved blades, which is what the one guy is brandishing right now at you.
is there like a rope or anything nearby?
I mean, there's silks everywhere. Like
What I want
you're
is
looking for
my
something
monkey
tieable.
to very quietly, more or less, tie a rope around their legs so they're all in a little chain gang.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That will take some time, but you could start the process happening.
Oh, wait,
Uh,
I can think of something better. Actually, wait. So they're
You
wearing
could
like
also-
kind of. Should I do
Yeah.
that? Or should I
Can
have
I
them- But
You could
Can
full
I
out
mage
entangle
hand
them
to help
too, why
out?
don't you? No, because mage hand can't normally be used to do skills. There is a specific power of the trickster rogue to use mage hand to do sleight of hand.
no, better. I have a
And you
better
are not.
idea. So they're by the table with all this fine fabric and et cetera, right?
Yep.
I want my monkey to reverse pickpocket and put some quote unquote stolen goods on one of the guards.
Yep.
Assuming
How visibly? Like obviously you don't want to be seen doing it, but like, do you want the monkey to put like some silk scarves in like a pocket so they're hanging out and can be
Yes.
easily pointed to, kind of thing, or do you want it to be fully secreted on them?
I want it to be
Secreted,
obvious
whatever.
enough that when my doppelganger points it out, the merchant can be like, "You're stealing from me. What the
Yeah.
hell?"
Cool. Absolutely. So let's get a sleight of hand roll on that. Honestly, though, you can do this without the monkey. You've got the ability to do this with mage hand,
Wow.
Okay, I'll do mage
Oh,
hand then.
you got that.
and that's even more straightforward. So go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
9. Is it +9? Yeah, +9. 23. I'm having some good rolls. That makes me
Oh,
nervous.
damn.
I get real nervous about these rolls.
Well, I stole your crit today already.
That's fine. Hey, honestly, it will make Morgan happy. That's fine.
Oh, I totally forgot. Tromlin, you also have advantage on your stealth rolls. Did you want to try a reroll on your dirty 20 stealth roll, just in case it's
No,
higher?
I rolled advantage on that. That was the
Oh, you
better
did roll it with advantage. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's your sleight of hand?
23.
23 total?
Wait, hold on, no,
and
wait, no. I think I'm leaving my glasses on. I think I misread my ability. Never mind. No.
You have
Take
a plus
3
6.
off of that. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? That's
Yeah.
still going to beat his insight because I rolled a 7 and he doesn't have a plus 13. So yeah, you using your sleight of hand. In fact, you don't even have to like try not to look away. Like your illusionary stuff is looking him right in the eye while your real self is hiding amongst like racks of fabric, like mage handing telekinetically and surreptitiously sticking some scarves in his pocket.
At this point, my illusion cell will yell, "Oh, so you want to arrest me?" While points straight at the guard. He is blatantly stealing from these good merchants.
That's gonna start kicking some stuff off.
Ooh, yes.
So I'm gonna get everyone to roll initiative just to figure out what order everything happens in. This is a good time.
21.
5.
13.
That was a 5.
Yep.
11. Wop, wop.
Morgan 11. Ugna was what was it? It was over 20.
21. I rolled
21.
almost max.
John has stepped away, so we'll have to wait a second. Oh,
Apologies, I just had a couple of huge leg cramps. I had to
Oof.
walk off.
oh,
No
no
worries.
good. Just rolling initiative
okay.
here to figure out the order of events.
First initiative.
Um, 13,
No, Gato has a plus 10 to initiative.
Oof.
In that case, it's
Damn.
13 plus 10, 23.
23.
Well done.
I got a 13 plus 0 for 13. So I'm equally impressive.
Nice.
We're all
We're doing
quick on the
great.
draw.
All doing
I
great.
mean, that actually puts you in the
yes,
middle.
all of us.
Yeah.
Definitely not distracted.
By something.
Okay, so right, that's what it was. I was like, why does Elgato have a 10 initiative plus 10 initiative? Anyway, you get to add your charisma to it. That's why. And then you have +1 for your magic sword.
So cool.
So Elgato goes first. So just to put some perspective on it, the guards that are kind of now accumulating in this area, there's like a significant number now because they're all kind of under some coordinated signal. They're all coming out of the woodwork. So there's the group of 3 that immediately came in to confront Tromlin. But there are others coming in, and you guys are all invisible, but you are amidst a circle of guards that are going to probably get to a point of jostling people. You have various ways of potentially evading that, of course. But these guards
Would you
moving
say-
inwards, yeah.
How close are they in this circle?
Like a few feet. They're not like they're still a few steps away from starting to bump into some of your invisible selves.
I just realized what this looks like to Ugna, and I'm going to roll to see if she's smart and talks to Perny first, or if she just barrels in there to save Tromlin.
Now,
Yep.
I will say.
Oh, this is
no,
like
uh,
this shit probably happened during your childhood all the time.
Oh, yeah. I am smart today. Ugna's brain cell is working.
Ugna has specific powers to like deal with this sort of thing.
I sure do.
Oh.
But I will
Oh my
first
God.
tell Perny, be like, they're about to get Tromlin. I'm going in.
I'm assuming Perny is perceptive enough to have understood that invoke duplicity happened, or should I roll on that? Does it have like
This is
components?
It's a new power.
Newish. This isn't a new power. The thing is, it's power that we sort of forgot Tromlin had. I think isn't evoke duplicity? Yeah, you've had evoke duplicity for a while.
Do a quick Arcana, maybe.
Yeah, let me see.
I would say make an Arcana. It's sort of like if this was a White Wolf, I'd say wits.
This is a channel divinity. This is not a spell. Okay.
Yeah, this is not a spell.
Can Gato smell the duplicate?
Oh.
It would be the same. The illusion would affect scent as well. So there'd have to be a breaking of the illusion.
That is the cleverest I will get all night. So
No worries.
I don't think Perny would notice. I'm not going to roll it. I don't think. I'm sorry. I'm going to roll the perception, but I don't think he'd have to notice that anything happened at all. To notice that anything happened at all.
I'll tell you what. If you roll well enough in the perception, you might have spotted Tromlin hiding, like the real Tromlin hiding.
No. All right. Perny's going to say.
I'll give that one to Elgato as well.
Right.
Okay. Oh. 26.
Ooh.
Very Morgan.
Yeah,
That is sufficient.
Woof.
Perny does not. Perny does not notice. So Perny's going to give Ugna the go ahead.
Nice.
So what you noticed, so you don't see through the illusion. The illusionary Tromlin is there and is as real as the regular Tromlin. But what you do see is that moment. You noticed the moment where there were two Tromlins, like where real Tromlin kind of stepped, like just like in Marvel stuff, where Loki, like the real one steps back out of the illusion one and then disappeared into like initially he was invisible too. So like for one turn, he wasn't there at all. So actually, now that I think about it, all you see is Tromlin was always there, but there's another Tromlin hiding amongst the merchandise further back in the stall. And you are fairly familiar with illusions. You have some illusionary powers of your own here. So you're not like completely, there's two of them, what the hell? But you don't necessarily know exactly what's happening here. You don't know which one is the illusionary one. You just know that there's another Tromlin hiding in the silks.
Yep. So I am going to use feline agility to get in between a couple of these guards who are moving forward. They still cannot see me at the moment, correct?
Nope. Yeah, you
Haven't
are
attacked yet.
invisible.
Yep.
Okay. So at most, all they will see is a blur as I move past them, and then use sneak attack behind whatever one I get behind.
Yeah, you can maneuver. Do you want to just wait for a minute? Like, do you want to maneuver in position and hold action until you're ready to strike, or do you just want to
there's no going
attack
back.
immediately?
Yeah, the illusion
Yeah,
breaks.
I'll hold action. Good. I'll hold action. Just get behind one of them.
You can absolutely maneuver. Let's get like you're gonna destroy this roll, but let's get an acrobatics roll to place yourself without basically without bumping in anyone and messing up your invisible situation.
Natural 20 plus 13.
Oh, good God.
Oof.
That's
Oof.
insane.
You're like a liquid shadow just going through their legs.
Yeah.
I was going to give you advantage for the invisibility, but nope, no point.
Can I boop one of them as I'm going through on the nose with that roll?
You can like full on whip trick master and like swing from like the upper bunting and stuff in this marketplace and like basically pass through them all because you're not at the same, you're above them, and then just land where you want to be.
Yes, Elgato likes that.
Amazing.
It is what Lashat would call Elan.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So that's Elgato in position, action held for doing something with this, because that's all just movement. Ugna,
I got the
Copernicus is
go-ahead
not
from
trying to stop
Kearney.
you.
Nope, and that is Tromlin over there, and
Yep.
no one has told me about Tromlin's superpowers, so I am going to...
Of this particular power, which
There-
is new-ish. It's like
Yeah.
Tromlin's only had this since the last time he
Yeah,
went up
yeah,
the
yeah.
road, so-
New. That's
They're
true.
encircling Tromlin, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You as well, frankly, just you're
Yeah.
within the circle.
Yeah.
There's a larger circle around the stall that you are within, but then there's also 3 of them specifically in the stall opening, confronting Tromlin.
Yeah.
And he has just pointed out that one of them has silks in his pocket and is happy to see you,
Mhm.
and has accused him of theft. And the others are all kind of stall, like there's a moment of blinking tableau where they're all like,
All right.
wait.
Once again, I'm going to do a
This-
roll. I have 2
Hold
different ideas. One of them is very dumb, and one of them is very silly.
God damn it.
Say
We're going
versus
for
dumb.
We're going for silly. Let's go for silly.
Yay.
Ugna doesn't
I
really
need
know
to
what's
see
going
instead of
on
Try and stop her.
yet. No, I'm just going to come out of nowhere.
But yeah, you're not going to see her to stop her. Like she's just going to appear out of nowhere, having like when contact occurs. So what are you doing then?
So I'm going to shove my way through to where Tromlin is, get in front of him, doing my guardian action.
So are you bait and switching?
I am bait
'Cause
and
that's
switching.
the usual tactic.
Yep.
Okay.
So I
And then what do you want to do?
sling Tromlin out into the crowd, well out of the way, and I will stand
Oh,
in front of
good.
all of the guards.
Does that make you visible, or does Tromlin just get yeeted by a ghost?
Tromlin's not there.
Tromlin, though.
It's an
That's not
illusion.
Tromlin.
This is why I was asking.
Does it count as an
make
attack?
me-
Because if I make an attack, it
make me
will
an
break
acrobatics.
invisibility.
Make
Me?
an acrobatics. Actually, no. Make a deck save. That's more appropriate.
Okay. 16.
This is not a skill. Sorry, on the die?
16 with my bonus.
Okay, that's with your +2. Okay.
If it's not sufficient, I could do an
I think I have to
inspiration.
give you
Peter's
disadvantage on
ready.
the roll.
Okay.
I'm
Let
giving
me
you
roll
disadvantage.
again.
Yep. Roll again because I've got to give you disadvantage for the illusion.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's a better roll. I rolled an 18, so let's go with the original
Okay,
one.
good. So 16 is your roll.
Yeah.
You are going to break invisibility, but not for the reason that you would have thought. But
Interesting.
but you're not going to take any damage. You grab for Tromlin
Yeah.
to do your bait and switch.
Yep.
The whole idea of bait and switch is that you use that person's mass as you switch places.
Yep.
There is no mass. There is no Tromlin. So you grab at the illusion to like swap places and fling yourself in the opposite direction. Because there wasn't anyone there. It's like if you're grabbing like a railing to like swing yourself down a stairwell.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
And there's no railing.
It's
You-
it's a
it's
deck save,
illusion.
so I do the thing where you like go to grab at something, but the thing is not there, and then you do a forward roll to recover from it.
Yeah, and so you crash through a bunch of displays go flying.
Excellent.
And you're like you come up like a Charlie Brown ghost. You're just covered in silks. Like you just pop up as like an Ugna shaped mass of silk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having smashed through a couple of like boxes of stuff, but you don't take any damage of any kind. You the target for the save was lower than that. So
Nice.
but your invisibility breaks because you're no longer like you physically interacted with the products.
Can
And Tromlin doesn't budge because you
No.
literally went through him.
I know that's
So
technically a
everyone
superiority
sees
point.
Ugna goes through Tromlin
Yeah.
as if he wasn't there, weirdly. That will give everyone a chance, I believe, to save against this illusion.
I know bait and switch is a
Double-checking.
superiority point, but could I also try a commanding presence, or at least just an intimidation?
The silk ghost is speaking.
Zoinks!
I was thinking I could probably sell you as a drunk tourist and try and shuffle us off.
But I'm the silk ghost,
But
baby.
I don't have a turn yet.
You could just full on, oh no, a drunk tourist.
If I can do a intimidation, I have a fun line.
That would be a master bait and switch.
Good.
I
no
would
shame.
say you can attempt to be intimidating. I think I'm going to give you disadvantage for the ridiculousness of the situation.
All
you
right,
find
then I will roll
yourselves in.
another dice. Oh, that's not as it's not as good, but it's not
But you
terrible.
can still potentially add, like if you're putting like a superiority die on it or something, you can still do that.
Without a
It's separate.
superiority die, I got a dirty 20, even on my low roll.
Sick.
If I am putting a superiority die on it, then I will also gain my D10. $26.
So I'm just trying to figure out. They really don't have a full description of how the illusion works. It seems to just be there.
Oh.
It doesn't give any details about like what the illusion, like how people see through the illusion. Is there like a general rule for illusions in 5e? I think the minor illusion is
Yeah, I
probably
think
the appropriate.
minor illusion. It is ruined by
Physical interaction with the illusion reveals it to
Yeah.
be an illusion because things can pass through it. So everyone knows it's an illusion because Ugna just went right through it, but
Mhm.
it's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. If you you can use an action to examine the illusion, and if you make a successful investigation check, the illusion becomes fainter. So you can tell the illusion's there, but you kind of see through it. So that's what I will say has happened for everyone who's seen Ugna pass through it. You now kind of can tell that it's a slightly translucent tromlum. Okay. So sorry, what was that that you were going to do, Morgan? Although actually Copernicus is up next, so I'll come back to you.
Okay, I got a 26 on the Intimidate.
And that's with the disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay.
I have a plus 8,
So what are you saying?
I will rise up out of the racks and be like, "Don't you dare touch him! Get out of here!"
Right. I thought you were going to make like a goofball joke about being a ghost. But you probably like rip the silks away from your face.
No, covered in silks,
Uh-oh.
rising up out of the thing and be like, "Why don't you all make like a ghost and leave?"
Oh my god.
There you go. I did it. I got
Excellent.
there.
Why not?
I got there.
So you pull up enough of the silk so that your face is visible, so you can like full on do your are you dropping a superiority point on this? Is
Yeah.
that okay? So that
Otherwise,
that's
it's just a
part of the
20.
roll already.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you're like thundering, terrifying voice. I will roll. What the hell is the resistance? Is it insight?
It is.
It probably is. Seems weird, but
Yeah,
it seems
intimidate
to be
versus
for all
insight
social.
is my menacing. To make my targets frightened.
I'm gonna make them roll in groups so that it's not like all or nothing. Okay. So one of them made it, and that's a
No,
nat
he didn't.
20.
No,
You're
he
making me
didn't.
re-roll.
Silvery barb, silent spell.
The best.
Does that work on? It's a skill check, so that works, doesn't it?
Yep. Successfully making a check.
Yeah, it's attack rolls. It works. It doesn't work on saving throws, right? Or does it? I forget which one it is. Yeah, it is. Attack rolls, ability check, or saving throw. And this is an ability check, so it counts.
Mhm.
So absolutely then I will re-roll. I did not get a nat 20.
Oh,
So
no.
they are frightened.
Yep.
So
Ugna
they will
plus
all
4,
like
or
none of them are going to like move towards you. They're all like stunned in the moment. Tromlin just accused them of stealing. The shopkeeper is like throwing himself in the opposite direction, like under a pile of fallen silks, going, "No, it's okay, because because he does not want to. He's like, hey, you steal, do what you want. I don't want to get in trouble.
Aw.
I am
the
Dwayne.
other-
I wear collars.
The outer ring of guards are going to start. Oh, sorry, Copernicus. I keep skipping. Copernicus, it's your turn.
Yes. Okay.
So Ugna did the intimidation.
Yep.
Let's get your stuff before the enemies respond. So you can see that the outer ring of soldiers are coming forward, and so you're going to have to like fly up above them if you don't want to get bumped into.
Yeah, I'll hover up. I'll actually hover. I'll hover over to Ugna and float just above her head. And I'm going to use Rod of the Pact Keeper to recharge my spell slot. And then just be ready to like tap her with another invisibility. And I'll communicate that on PerniNet. If I can get any of the anything that would have come up from detect thoughts while they were coming in and starting to make the arrest, I just want to get a sense of like,
Oh, right.
are they arresting us 'cause they think-
Let's make that roll.
So there's no rules involved with detect thoughts. I get surface thoughts, and unless I choose to probe deeper, which if
the
something
saving
equals
throw is
right.
the deeper. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I knew there was a
otherwise I
saving
can-
throw in some circumstance. So there's no saving throw on the base roll, right?
Yeah, I just move my. It's like a radio that just picks up their surface thoughts.
Yeah.
wherever I
So
point them. I'm pointing at the captain.
and you gotta like you have to pick one to focus it on.
Yeah, the guy who said we're under arrest is the guy I'm gonna. Guy in
Yeah.
charge.
So. Well, you cast it before he said that, but you can kind of pick one of the three that were
I can move it around every turn.
moving forward.
Yeah.
So
move it around
that's kind of what I was going to get at is that you're sort of, as you jump it around from person to person, you will get some like thoughts about like, it's basically, okay, those two are in position over there. I can see that we're coming up. Let's move in here. Just like we planned. Like it's all very clearly they're executing. This is not like a random circumstance event.
So this has nothing to do with us stealing silk. This was
There's nothing about.
Okay.
No one's even thinking about merchandise.
Okay.
that
I'm gonna
this
send
is doing.
Tromblin on the PerniNet. Ask them who sent them. And that way next turn I can either like probe deep when that's being
Okay.
asked.
So just so I've got this all together, because this is so you're going to use your action, so your movement, get in position, your action,
Yeah.
Rod of
Recharge.
the Pack Keeper, and then your bonus action or combo allows you to, like, you can free action talk as much as you want, but PerniNet requires a certain amount of involvement because you've got to write in the book. So
Okay.
you can't just do infinite PerniNetting, but I'm happy to. You've got a bonus action unused here. I'm happy to have you do. I'll usually let you do like one thing as a free action in the PerniNet if it's not like you're doing a big somatic thing at the same time, because then it's like, well, how are you writing in the book and doing that big somatic whatever?
Yeah. No, I'm not
that you
casting
often
anything this
cast
turn.
spells somatically, but you get my point.
Yeah.
So you
so-
absolutely can send that out to Tromblin as part of this turn.
And then next turn I have the option of either making Ugna invisible or going deeper with detect thoughts when the question gets asked.
Okay, which leads to the baddies, who are frightened, and therefore they some of them look like they were about to tackle Ugna or like go out like when Ugna appears out of nowhere, smashing into everything. But they're hanging back because for at least a round they cannot approach Ugna because of the intimidation.
Too scary.
The one of them who was being accused of theft was like about to grab at Tromblin, but like hesitated because Ugna went right through him, and now sort of like waves a hand through Tromblin and is like,
Oh, by
"What's
the way,
going on here?"
the duplicate is supposed to be. There's no rules for being able to discover it because apparently, as written, it can't be discovered. Like it is impossible to
Wild.
tell which one's the illusion. I assume if you
Yeah, it's
pass
not-
through it, like something
Yeah.
else happens.
I'm
but
treating
it's
it
not
like
supposed
other
to be-
illusion spells. Other illusion
Okay.
spells have specifics. It is arguable that if it's not a solid object, it can't just be impossible to tell. You can't
Yeah.
be like, I passed through it, but I'm totally convinced that was a guy standing there, and I just got unlucky. My molecules passed through him like the Flash. But I think the mechanics under the other illusion spells all are consistent. That if you pass through it, it reveals the illusion, and you can investigate an illusion with an investigation roll to be able to sort of ongoing perceive. But I wouldn't allow that roll unless you had a reason. Like, you can't just look at anyone you want and be like, I wonder if this person's an illusion, because how does that person live their life?
Difficult, with a lot of difficulty.
It makes it still a pretty advanced version of minor illusion because it's not limited. You can do whatever you want with it. Minor illusion is like 1 sense, and yeah. Anyway, the rest of them, the circle is coming in. So the circle of guards is now encroaching and coming into, but now there's no one for them to bump into and reveal, except Morgan. But Morgan is flying. So Morgan, I'll give you a deck save to fly up above these guys as they come in, just because your initiative is lower. Otherwise, there wouldn't even be a roll. But go ahead and make me a deck save to see if you duck or dodge out of the way before they start charging in here.
I rolled low, and I would like to wild magic surge.
That is a thing you can
I
do.
rolled a 5.
Okay, let's go ahead and make the reroll first.
Okay. Finally, okay, that's 13 plus dex.
Plus 4, 17. That will make your save. So you manage to like flit out, like they start running forward. You're not on the ground, you're flying, but you're like flying at normal height, like chest height. So you kind of like duck and dodge and weave over somebody's shoulder as they pass, and then you're up above the line of fire. Let's get the percentile.
Yeah. I feel like the threat of death for a moment. Must have been the wind.
Percentile.
Just a pop. That is 45 on the first one, and a 20 for the second.
45 is not great for you right now. 20 is potentially worse, but neither is super bad. One of them is pretty bad for you. The 45 means that you are going to randomly teleport, or if you randomly move 5 feet in random directions every round.
Okay.
Which will potentially like knock you into whoever it knocks you into.
Yeah.
So that's not great for you to pinball around this crowd.
Yeah.
That would almost certainly break your invisibility. The other option.
I don't think I have invisibility. Though.
Yeah, she's not
I
invisible.
don't.
Oh, you didn't get turned invisible.
Yeah.
No, I was separated.
Small and hiding.
I'm just 17 stealth.
And tiny.
And small.
In that case, the saving throw is not really needed. So do we maybe let's
I don't mind that being a maneuver roll.
Sure. You know what? I will give you that roll. So you would have been spotted. I'm going to give you that roll as an attempted maneuver to keep your stealth, to keep out of the line of sight as these guys are charging in, basically.
It would have been a little better with a +7 than my.
Well, you made it either way.
Yeah.
With the reroll. So the question then. So anyway, the other wild magic option is grease spell all around where you are. So the entire scene would be affected, and everyone in it, including your friends.
Grease the whole crowd, baby.
So
come on, I want Yakety Schmacks, Benny Hill.
Yeah, either you start pinballing around randomly or grease spell. Which do you prefer?
Ugna can jump like a million feet.
I also have all the athletics.
Still need purchase. What do you got?
I do both.
I want to see
kind
them
of
try and
want a
catch.
greasy pinball.
You're jittering all around, and they're diving for you.
Yeah.
Sold. Okay, so
How can I make this worse?
I'm
But
gonna
what-
Everyone made the
randomize-
right choice.
Yes.
Well,
Okay,
stealth was completely already gone.
Yeah,
I
you
was
weren't doing
like
great on the
thinking
stuff
possibly
anyway.
vortex warp, but also now we're all gonna have to get out anyways. Let's make that hard for them.
So there is just a wave of grease as the wild magic starts flaring, and then out of hiding, this fairy in a gorgeous silk gown just starts like ping 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 randomly.
Oh dear! Oh my! What's going on? Just
Draped in
hamming
stolen
it up,
toasts.
hamming up, being flustered around all these pigs making motion through the crowd.
Greasy pigs.
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god!
He is now a squadron of greased pigs.
Mhm.
Um,
I just have
Okay.
to make a little correction. Actually, sorry.
what's that?
It is pineapple scented, and it is just edible lube.
I was gonna say, lube seems on brand for you.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
like scented lube.
Oh my
A
god.
giant tube branded with the blood sugar sex magic logo
Yeah.
like appears and goes and covers the entire scene.
I love the poetry. A giant tube of scented lube.
Yeah.
So yeah, this needs to be filled out, Peter. I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Everyone who is standing, so this includes everyone except for Copernicus and Morgan, who are both flying. Everyone else has to make a dex save immediately.
Okay.
Am I within range from hiding? Oh, yes, I'm not hiding.
You are. It affects this entire stall, and you are here.
Okay.
Nope, that's a 5. Oh, I guess, do I get
Natural 20.
athletics, or is this dex?
This is dex. This is a dex save.
So that's a 7.
specifically.
Oh, you do have my silvery barbs.
Oh, okay. I can roll again.
25.
19.
Oh, that's much better. 17.
That will not do it. But the 19 will, and 20 something obviously will. And who else has got to roll? All the people in here. So
Yep.
that's a fail from the stall owner. A success from the head guard. A success and a fail from the other two.
Has my
cards in
action
there.
been used up? Technically, has my action been used up?
I don't think so. I was treating the attempt to not get bumped into, which we
Yeah.
turned out not to need, as a reactive thing to what they were doing. So no, this is still on their turn. You haven't gone yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so a bunch of them and the shopkeep and Ugna all start like like in the cartoons when there's ice and their legs are moving like a blur. Someone's just like done full squash and stretch animation where the legs are not really visible. And Yakety Stack starts playing out of nowhere. Actually, you can see that the little fairies that made your gown for you are like have struck up a little brass band in the corner and they're playing it.
Perfection. They got tiny little trombones made of flowers.
Yeah.
Think of this as an extraordinarily responsible question and not the ravings of a lunatic. Is this stuff flammable?
Ooh.
You don't
It
know.
is grease.
It's greasy.
Yeah.
You don't know if it doesn't seem to be like lantern oil type stuff.
Okay.
But
If it's
you
the
don't know.
grease spell, it
you have
is.
no idea.
Alberto
I
looks
would
around to make
say-
sure there are no open flames.
None that have yet been knocked on the ground. There's certainly like braziers around to light the interior of these. Actually, no, I would say in midday they probably don't have to have any kind of
Oh, it's probably
firelight
too hot.
or like even because, but
Yeah.
also like it would be all sort of diaphanous. You wouldn't
Yeah.
have, dark enclosed stalls. There would be like light silks and things, so there'd be plenty of light. So I don't think I'm going to say no.
So
I'm
there
going
were
to say there's
no
no
food
kind of
stalls
sort
or
of
anything.
not like this is only like a 20-foot across ring
Okay.
of grease. It's basically affecting this stall and this event. There
Okay.
are food carts, but they're not like within the grease spell. So El Gato is still holding action. I don't know if you want to do anything. Guards are like
No,
now skating all over the place.
No, I'm just trying to avoid being run into.
They are
when they're-
clearly intent. They clearly have a malignant intent towards Ugna. They're just given pause because of the intimidation roll. So like none of them have attacked
I'm going
Ugna
to-
yet, but they're clearly about to.
I am going to.
You can keep holding if you want. Morgan and Trauman
No,
still.
I'm going to attack, but I'm going to attack to stun, not to kill.
Yep.
Okay.
You're going to go for
So
one of your
using the sneak
fancy.
attack.
So you're going to use your
Knockout
sneak
school.
attack, and you're going for just. Are you just
Whatever-
going for like?
Whoever's
You have a couple
closest to me,
options.
whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that with the so one of the things that you can do with sneak attack now is to use sneak attack dice to cause problems to your foes as instead of damage.
I think they probably
Or
got
if you
enough
want, you
problem-
can just go straight up for submission or like, you know what I mean, like stun damage.
Yeah. I'm going to do the stun damage, I think. So it's 3d6. Oh, 12. And I'll use my second action. It'll be. Wait, sneak attack that's not a bonus action. That's an actual action.
Yeah,
Correct?
it doesn't cost anything. It's just your normal action. So you're just making an attack roll for your rapier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have an extra attack
Yeah.
because of your rapier speed. It gives you an extra attack. That costs you a bonus action to do that. Your alternative
Okay.
is to use your bonus action to do something else, but
Yeah. Okay. Rapier. 23. I assume
23 to
hits.
hit. Yep, that'll hit. Oh, and you also have you also have the 2-weapon fighting. And
Yeah.
you can use the off weapon with the 2024 rules. You don't need to, if you're using the right kind of weapons, you don't have to spend a bonus action for that attack. So you can go ahead and roll the secondary attack.
Okay. And that would be.
So that's with your short sword or main
Yeah,
gauche,
that's-
whatever.
17.
Okay, 17 will hit. Sorry, because they don't have their shields at the ready. Ooh,
Okay.
nice. Nice sound effects.
So the rapier scores 11, and the short sword scores.
This is the damage rolls now? Yep.
11 and 7.
11 and 7, and then the sneak attack is 3d6.
Right.
And you can
that
choose
would-
to like, you can have them be prone rather, you can take a die off of that 3d6 to
Okay.
get chosen effects, which can include prone. The other option that you have is to potentially put superiority dice on this.
I don't think that's necessary, but let's go with prone.
Okay. So you're rolling 2d6 of extra sneak
Yep,
attack damage
10.
and ensuring the target is prone.
Yep, 10.
So that was 28 total of subdual damage and knocking the target prone. So basically you like I'm trying to figure out a good way to describe the subdual damage, but it's kind of like the 1,000 cuts. His armor is like pieces are flying off, and like you at one point trip him, and just like overall he's lying on the ground in a puddle of grease.
But
Pants down, heart underwear.
on the front of his tunic, when he turned around, falling, there is a very skillfully E-Z El Gato.
I was thinking GG
Excellent.
Easy.
I'm just gonna
Just
finish the
demolishing
round
him in
and
the
wrap
endgame
here.
chat.
Okay.
We're a little over time because we started late, but I just want to wrap up the round. So just gonna go, Morgan, your actual action. What did you want to do?
I'm going to vortex warp Ugna. Gonna focus
Where
on a
do you
spot
wanna
under her feet,
put her?
and I'm going to put her I guess like outside the zone of, it's 90 feet. Can I put her on the
Outside the
because
zone
we're
of grease? The grease is only like
outside
a
the- yeah.
10-foot radius, so like
Well, I was thinking
that's easy.
You said some of these stalls, like, it's on a cliff face. Could I put her on the street above us?
Probably not the one above. Like, what's the total range? 90 feet, you said?
90. Yeah, let me pull it up here.
Each of these tiers is like sizable, right? Because there's got to be room for like all the shops and everything. I'll say I'll randomize it. You can either do that to the tier below or the tier above, but not both. It's the tier below. So you're more than 90 feet from the next tier up, but you could put her on the tier below.
Okay.
Although that
I'll
would
do that.
involve a bit of a drop.
I can take it. I'm good.
I don't know. She has some new jewelry,
Yeah.
as well. So I'll do tier below, and
are
hopefully out
you
of line of sight.
resisting Ugna in any way?
Nope, I will go. I think I
You're happy to
feel
okay.
the familiar tingle of Morgan's magic. Let's just go with it.
Yeah, vortex.
Oh my
you
god!
just have a saving throw if you are. All right, poof. That happens. The silk ghost is gone. The silks that are on you will go with you because your clothes will go with you.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of
Oops,
free
we
silks
stole
now.
some silk.
Greasy silks, but still silks.
Luby silks.
Oh yeah, you have
And
to launder them.
Yeah.
you don't need to worry about your movement because it's random. Tromlin.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hidden, but now
You are
Ugna's
still
in
hidden
trouble.
at the back of the stall while all this chaos is happening.
You know what?
You will
This might
see
be a lot more-
El Gato is now visible too, by the way. But absolutely just like
What you see because of the blur.
yeah, just tuning this guy.
I don't. God damn it! Now this had to happen.
So what you see, everybody's skating around on the grease. Ugna just vanished. Morgan is still like randomly ping-ponging around. There's no sign of Copernicus, and you see, and El Gato is bringing one of the only not skidding around guards to his knees.
I guess I could just Misty Step and get the fuck out of here.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Just peace out.
I know what I want to do. Through my familiar, are there any lanterns or torches nearby?
Are there any what? Sorry?
Lanterns or torches nearby?
It's the middle of the day, so probably not. But as we just established, there are some food carts a little ways away that have fire.
I mean, all of a sudden a little monkey appears, goes over, and he's going to basically light a stick on fire and start lighting fabric on fire.
Oh no!
Hey, gross.
Like within this within this stall where the grease is, or like randomly somewhere, like just trying to cause distractions. What are you looking for here?
I'm going to try and cause distractions. So like a different move.
I mean, technically, lighting this stall would be a huge distraction.
I feel bad for this vendor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his wife and children.
Yes.
There's 12 children.
According
All
to
of them
D&D Beyond, the grease
have
spell is
special
not
needs.
flammable in official
Oh,
games.
okay. Interesting.
Okay.
But you can do what you
Ah.
want but you can do what you want in your home game.
Cool.
See, my thinking would be that it would be a lot like trying to burn things like Vaseline. It doesn't just like go up. It's too
Yeah,
wet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can burn it, but like you not like by throwing a random match into it. It's not like.
I
Hold on, let me
do
Google.
love.
Is lube flammable?
Most lube is
I was
water based,
just-
so I would say it's
That was-
definitely
yeah.
not.
Yeah. Oh, the number
Yeah,
of
I
times I've
definitely
done
cannot
grease
burn-
spells.
Glycol and water.
No. The number of time I've done
Alright.
grease spells in Baldur's Gate though and set them on fire. It's the best.
Instead of starting fires.
But you start a fire. Oh, you don't want to start a fire? Sorry.
I want to do something else instead. No, I want to do something else. I think I don't want to ruin someone's life.
Yeah.
Through my monkey, cast entangle.
Yep. How do you want to position that? Because the guards in the outer ring are coming in. So you have the option to cast an entangle that wouldn't necessarily affect everyone inside the tent.
I mean, most of the ones in the tent are greased.
Yeah, the
So-
tent is full of grease. So you want to cast the entangle out on the outer group?
Yep.
Sounds good. The ground will sprout vines that begin grabbing people. And that is where we're going to leave off.
Oh, free action.
sorry
I'm
about the-
stepping out of the tent, though. Fuck this.
Yes, bonus action. That's a bonus action. So you missed
Yep.
a step out of there. Excellent.
Wonderful.
And
Just
that is where we're going to
Morgan
leave it.
bumping around there by
Yep.
yourself. I guess Bernie's
Morgan-
technically here. I just don't see them.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Bernie's still there, but
will-
invisible.
Yeah.
Elgato's
I
still there too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Have you actually tried to set Vaseline on fire?
I have not. I just
No.
Googled
No.
it.
It just seemed oddly specific. Is all I'm saying.
Just first-hand
I
knowledge.
just randomly picked a lubricant.
Can you?
Oh, grease monkey.
Good.
Can I set the lubricant on fire? First reaction.
The grease monkey is going
Okay.
to come back with a wrench.
Why?
Vaseline is not flammable, by the way.
Hmm.
Just according to the to their official website, in fact.
That's good to know.
Okay, so shall we have a roll here for art
Let's have a
giveaway? I
roll.
just wanna
I've
get
got
everybody
our-
able to head off because we have East Coast people.
Yeah.
We have beyond
I'm a
East Coast
tired
people
boy.
here.
All right,
Coast
roll us
beyond.
a d10.
D10. I have got a 2.
2 is happy ass. Congrats,
Yes
happy ass.
is even happier because
Congrats,
happy ass
Happy
has some
Ass.
drawings.
Yeah.
We're all happy.
You
for
are the proud recipient of our next art
Congrats.
giveaway. And I'll remind the audience that all you need to get in on the art draw is to subscribe. And with that,
Do it.
anyone have anything to shout out, or shall we just call her quits?
I have a game coming out. If you want to go check out on Steam, search for Suncatcher by Ludic Lemur Games. I did some art for it, and it is a tiny indie studio, queer run. So please go and wishlist it. It'll help the studio a ton. And maybe I'll get some more drawing.
Suncatcher.
Yeah. Oh, I should post a link.
I have nothing to promote, but I've been working on a list of puns for the names of shops and stores where my warlock undead family could buy clothing. So I just want to quickly rattle those off. So Forever 2100 was my first pitch. Banana Republic,
Good.
Ancient Navy, Cthulhu Lululemon, American Eldritch Outfitters,
Nice.
Foot Warlocker, Pact Sun, Umbral Outfitters, and then Aber Zombie and Lich.
Oh, that's...
Oh.
Yeah, it's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Albert Zombie and Lich is
Amazing.
is canon now.
Yes.
I'm gonna work that in somewhere. Beauty.
It's where we're
I
it's
bow
where we're
to
gonna
you.
end up. obviously.
No, absolutely.
And Purdy's
I
gonna
know.
get some really tight jeans for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm a shirtless model.
Everything
Yeah.
costs
The
100
rules, you have to be
gold.
shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final shout outs before we call her.
Thank y'all
I
for
would
going.
just like to say thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves, and I hope we pass the audition. Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank
It's
you.
kind of fun.
Thanks for being here.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
see
I'm
y'all next
gonna
time, everybody.
take us
The
to the
Legend of
end screen,
Elgato
and we will go
continues.
on a raid.
Set up a raid.
Bye.
And are we off